Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Harry Muppet. Welcome back to Game 2 of the quarterfinal of the first ever Harry Bash. We're going to be casting PiG versus Fenner. Fenner, of course, down in the bottom right side of the map, and PiG up in the top left side of the map with their groovy-looking, rotating, translucent team logo thingamybobs, which somehow you can't actually see the letters on the other side. Even though it's translucent, you can see the workers through it. You can't see the letters on the other side, so I don't know. I'm not sure I agree with this. It doesn't seem like it's physically possible, but anyway, I suppose we just go for it. And it actually looks like it's got the same symbol, the same shape for both players, but just with a different symbol on it. Of course, this one is totally opaque, so yeah, still pretty good. But I mean, you should still be able to see the other side of the circle because it is three-dimensional, but whatever, it's a ZvZ, man, and Fenner right now is behind. It's a best of 3 series. He's currently 1 game down. Needs to do something about that, and what he can do, I'm not sure. He did everything perfectly last game, doing a great job, but he got owned. His Lings got owned by a beautifully set up bailing ambush by PiG, and that basically just lost him the game. He was just like, ah, this sucks. These guys are actually doing a 15 hatch. Man, I've been doing it wrong. Every time I do Zerg, I play like 1v1 to get my XP up. I always do a 14 hatch into a 16 pool, but apparently a 15 hatch is the way to go. So, who knew, man? Who knew? It's probably because every time the hatch goes down, I see, wow, Fenner's actually going for a 14 pool, and PiG going for the very, very standard 16 pool by the looks of it. Building it all the way over there, so good stuff going straight into the gas. Fenner is going for a ton of workers, so both players doing not a whole lot at this point of the game because it is, of course, going to be very, very early game, but you know how it is with ZvZ games, man. They're just over in like 2 minutes flat. It's absolutely crazy. So, yeah, the question is, what is going to be happening here? PiG instantly going to be harvesting off those gas. Fenner has not yet got the gas, so I get the feeling that Fenner likes... He's got, sometimes does this early pool build, but I got a feeling that he likes to get a lot of workers out very, very fast. He likes to get a lot of stuff going, whereas PiG is, yeah, he's happy to go for the gas first. He's happy to go for fast speed and stuff like that. He's happy to get some early pressure out. And Fenner definitely seems capable of the early pressure, but he's definitely very, very comfortable getting a lot of macro out nice and early. We can see that he's, well, he's actually, I don't know, he's actually, I mean, PiG's still keeping up with Fenner on the macro mark, so pretty good there. We do have a spine crawler coming down, and we do have, ooh, look at this, man. PiG, he needs to get an Overlord out there. Yeah, Overlord, there we go, Overlord's coming out, so looks like Fenner is going to push ahead a little bit. He's 1 worker ahead, and what do we have on the units count? I don't know why he's 34 over 36. What the hell is he building? 2 queens? Or shouldn't he? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, he's building 2 additional queens. He's going to top up at 4 queens, man. So that's a lot of early pressure. And he obviously learned his mistake last game because the Banelings got in and they did so much damage to the workers. So he's going to make sure he's got a ton of queens. I'm guessing he's going to have 3 queens just down on this side of the base. And properly microed those guys. Oh, that was messy. The guy just exploded right at the last second. It's a total boss spine crawler. But yeah, he definitely learned his mistake about the Banelings. He's going to have 3 queens down here, ready to pick off Banelings. So I don't think that PiG is going to be able to take out a lot of workers with the Banelings. Not like he did last game. So we'll have to see exactly what PiG's play is. And I don't know. I've got a funny feeling that somebody's going to go roaches. There, look at that. Oh, my funny feeling paid off. Look at that. Fenner going for the roach war and boom. And PiG going for the fast lair. Does he have double gas? He does have double gas coming down on the expansion. He's mining double gas off on the main. Boom, look how fast the workers are going in there. I smell some muters on the warpath for PiG. And if he can get them out super, super fast, if he can get a lot of them out super fast, he can take Fenner by surprise because roaches, man, they just cannot deal with the muters. And the question is Fenner going to be able to spot this? Of course, Fenner is building a ton of queens, so he should be, I don't know. It depends how many mutas come out. He really does need some spore crawlers, and for spore crawlers, he needs to know that he needs spore crawlers, which means he needs to scout, and I don't know if he's going to get a scout off. There we go, Baneling Nest coming down. It's a great little bit of mind games there. Oh, the Ling deciding to go for the queen, not properly microed. He could have run in here, he could have potentially seen the spire, although I think this queen probably would have stopped that from happening, but regardless, not going to be seeing the spire. Fenner going for a fair amount of lings. He's got the roaches on the field. He's looking for some roach ling offensive. Maybe with some banelings backing it up. The queen's going nuts on this overseer. Pig, I don't know, he should be cancelling and moving that away. He cancelled it at the very last second, then moved it. But queen's out of position. The roach is coming out, and Pig is just like, mwahahaha. I love it. He loves it that Fenner has this many roaches, man. This is music to his ears right now, the sound of those roaches. And he's still not going to stop killing them though. These guys are going to go down, completely surrounded. And oh, there we go. I thought they were Pig's roaches, but they are going to be Fenner's roaches. And we do have enough for we got enough gas for like 9 mutas. He's got to save up those minerals though. Not that many minerals. And this is actually, oh, he's putting down a couple of spine crawlers. He realizes he might not get the mutas out as fast as he needs to. The spine's almost going down, but a whole bunch of lings instantly coming out. Bailey's coming down for Fenner. The Baileys could save him right now because those lings are such a threat. And there we go, the roaches coming in. Bailey's coming out for Pig though. Managed to save off a lot of those lings, and finally the mutas are out on the field. And this is going to be game over because I don't think Fenner can do the damage he needs to do. He's trying to hit the Baneling Nest. He needs to be hitting like a ton of workers or something like that right now. But all the workers moving back into the main base. Pig is keeping them very, very safe. Or trying to keep them safe anyway. And the roaches going nuts on anything, but they just don't have the damage to really kill a lot of stuff. The lings finally going for the workers, and this could be something. If they kill a lot of workers here, it could buy Fenner enough time to really do something, but no, he didn't kill a lot. Maybe 5 or 6 workers going down. The roaches and the queens, which has somehow gotten all the way over there, transfusing each other, trying to take down some mutas. Not nearly enough damage. They've survived for so long, but they're just not going to last, and the hatchery does stay up. So far, Pig has gotten everything he wanted for Christmas, and it lost barely any workers and managed to stave off this attack, mainly due to these mutas' phenomenal timing just coming out. I thought they were going to be late, but all those lings, all those banelings, the double spine crawlers bought Pig enough time, and now Fenner is in a bit of trouble right here. He needs to get some spores out. Does he have some spores? I can't see any. He needs to get some spores out. There's one spore, but it's too late to start building them. You should have started building them like 2 or 3 minutes ago, but he's just going to have to deal with it. Bunch of lings, and they're running out, trying to pull Pig away. I don't think Pig is going to be taking the bait. I think he's just going to be concentrating on the base, as he should, trying to do the most damage he can, and at the same time try and hold on as best he can over here with some forces. I feel like that natural base has got no chance of surviving, but I think Pig can possibly afford to lose it at this point. I mean, it wasn't really doing him that much. He's still got another base over there. Is he going to be taking this base out? Ling reinforcements from Pig. Please tell me he can take that base out. Got to get at least something out of there. Muta's doing a great job. Not that many spores out here. Just spores, no. It's just, I mean, there's enough mutas to deal with the spores anyway. We have a look at the worker numbers. Going down to 22, and Fenner has to give the GG at that point. He had no way of dealing with the mutas. Maybe if he double pumped out or triple pumped out spore crawlers to each of his bases, he might have had enough spore DPS to really, really deal with the mutas and buy himself some time to get the hydras out or to get the infestors as he was going for. He was going for infestors. I think he had an infestation pit somewhere around here. No, I don't know where it is. I could have sworn he was going for one. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe these mutas destroyed it. I would not be surprised. So anyway, there we go. Fenner going down 0-2 in this series, in this quarterfinals versus Pig, and Pig doing a phenomenal job with a whole bunch of different tactics. And yeah, we're going to be checking him out in the semi-finals. We don't know who's going up against yet, but we will be finding out very soon. It's a Protoss player, we know that much. The next quarterfinal is going to be Hearts versus Blisk. one of those two insane players is going to be facing PiG in the semi-finals, and yeah, we will find out when that game comes up who it's going to be. So yeah, stay tuned for that. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game.